wonderful is this? There it goes. Don't know why that happened at all. But okay, so I was talking like a schmuck for a few minutes with whatever. So what I was saying was I wanted to stream for a very long time, but I don't know about what. And when I look at most people's streams, all they do is they either play video games, which I don't mind playing Resident Evil 2 again to finish it, since I started and I never finished it. And I've been mad busy lately with life because this is just for fun. As you can see from my channel, I don't even upload videos anymore, really. And nonetheless, I wanted to stream, but I don't want to do what everyone else does, which they critique other people's podcasting or live streaming shows and then make fun of them. You know, pretty sure someone's going to do that with me, which is like whatever. But I don't want to do that. So I was like, well, what can I do? Like, what is there to do? So I was like, you know what I'll do? I always wanted to actually watch this because I've not watched it since I edited it and I uploaded it and talk about it. So I'm going to go through, I guess it's like a commentary of my first episode of Ghost Crusaders, the Hinsdale House, when I used to paranormal investigate. So I have not seen this since I edited it and uploaded it. I'm probably going to be really like, ugh, at some parts. And let's see, because before, when I was editing this originally, it was a small little computer. So I didn't get to see much. Plus, there's also audio stuff that I didn't hear originally when I was editing it. And I had to do everything myself. That's why I stopped doing paranormal investigating. Besides, the last house I went to kind of really screwed me up for a very long time. I felt like I got an attachment. Other people are listening to this, like, what the fuck is this weirdo talking about? Yeah, I believe in the paranormal, and I do believe that things can attach itself to you, evil entities or things like that. And I felt like that happened, and I'll talk about that one day when I talk about the house. I haven't even seen that video since I edited it. Nonetheless, here we go. Let's watch this first episode of the Hinsdale House, which I edited years ago. I think this was like 2000. This is before COVID, so it's like 2016, 2017. Let's see. Try to make it like a TV show. I will say I worked pretty hard on this.
This is the Hinsdale House.
What we're doing now is not too loud.
Called the Gosfeld experiment.
I really don't want to do it.
What was done in this house by a priest? What is that?
I think I see a tiger. No, a wolf.
Window.
Okay, I'll talk about this in a second after going through this.
Left alone in here.
That was actually, that's not in the episode. And this stuff on my back, first off, the scratches are real, 100%. And this is just like, I guess, doo-doo. It's from like a messed up towel I was using and while we were there because I didn't have it prior. So we went to this hotel that wasn't that clean, and nonetheless, I got like a rash on my back. But the scratches are real that were there. And I did feel like, I'll explain that when I get to that part. But the part where Dan says, which is my co-host investigator, where he goes, I obviously don't want to be left alone in here, is because I lost that footage actually. No, I didn't. I still have it, but you can't really see anything because it was on a different camera. And I just left him in the house because that house was actually getting us angry at each other a lot. So
Something scratched me.
This is the stupidest thing I could have done.
let's see. Yeah, no game stream elements.
As human beings, we often wonder if there's anything else after our death. Some people believe that once we pass away, that's it.
This is funny because this
become a distant memory. Others believe that after
this is a mic.
we move on. changing into a different form, an indestructible form,
which I didn't know how to
and
use.
moving on into a different plane for eternity. I used to think that once we passed on, that's it, blinking into nothingness.
Edgar.
That was before.
This guy got off a
In
Fiverr.
northwestern New York sits a home
Which is
regarded by
fantastic.
many to be one of the most haunted locations in America.
David K. Jones.
It is known as the Hinsdale House.
And I wrote all this myself.
There are several legends regarding the home. From the house sitting on an old ancient Native American burial ground,
Which is
to
true.
stagecoach robbers who would rob and murder travelers passing through a nearby stopping point and bury their victims in the basement cellar. It is said that a demonic entity resides in the upstairs bedroom, known as Mary's Room. In the 1970s, the Dandy family moved into the farmhouse. A short time after, started experiencing strange and unexplained activity. From shadow figures lurking around the house.
Some of this footage is from
by themselves.
Paranormal Witness,
The activity increased to the point
the
that
sci-fi
family
TV show. I don't know if
turned
it's
to
still
their
around.
faith for help.
The rest of it's from Pond 5.
Performed an exorcism on the
And the footage from the house was done by our cameraman, my cameraman, which was a friend of mine
forcing the family
who actually used to work for Channel 7 in New York City.
The ghost
As a cameraman.
have arrived at the
He's in the
Hinsdale
back.
house to see if the spirits still dwell within the residence.
When I first got to the
Ugh.
Hinsdale house, after everything, I put electric.
Hey, he's a little skinnier than this fatso right now, but
The home EM pumps generate electromagnetic fields. They can use this to generate more power so they can communicate with us. And then I decided to use.
this was terrible. This shot was horrible. This camera over here, I don't know what I had to do to change the settings to get it to look just like this right now, that you can see something out of it. But whatever I did, it worked. Yeah, so the cameraman over there, his name, I'm not gonna say his name. It's in the credits. It's Dave anyway. I don't care. Because after this, we just stopped talking after this investigation. Which I will say, and I didn't say prior. Sometimes when you investigate a place, it affects you, right? Like let's take Ghost Adventures for instance. A lot of people I used to watch it. I haven't watched it in like I think 10 years. I always say he's such an asshole to the, to those guys all the time. And going through this, at least this is the first real investigation where I spent a lot of money and everything was on me. And I just expected people to know what to do and everything. Maybe that also contributed to me being an asshole, but I was a real, like, I feel like, I don't know if it was the house, or it was just me. I was just a real asshole. So I almost ruined my friendship with both of these guys. Ended up just being that after this, also, this guy didn't even want to watch this episode ever. He's like, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. So whatever happened here really affected him more than anybody.
The spirit board because spirit board is known to be like a portal or a gateway to the spirit world.
Okay, spin around with me. We are gonna we're gonna open communications with any beings. If I had the decision now
In this house,
to re-edit this, I'd cut this
communicate with us,
completely because
spirit board,
doing the spirit board to open up the investigation is kind of like,
energy to communicate with
because you got to look at it two ways too.
time.
This isn't just
Use our energy to communicate.
this isn't just okay, let me explain this. This isn't just paranormal investigating because that is boring. And what I mean is, like, we spent 3 days at this location. Although a lot of stuff happened at this place, dude, in the backyard too. There are things that, like, that's another thing that affected everything. This guy moved my car without, like, because a lot of people kept driving to the house to see the house. So Dan decided, you know what, let me move the car and put it in a direction where people will come in, they'll see the car. Okay, great. I get a call about something at the hotel that we have to rush back to because, like, somebody left something on. So I go to turn the car around, and because it's night and this asshole turned the car around, there was a ditch. The car goes into the ditch, can't get out because it rained the night before, stuck in the mud, had to call a tow truck to come get us out. That first night was ruined. This was prior to all that was going to happen. So that That happened later. I had to get a tow truck. Had to pay $400 cash to get my. I think it was $400 to get my car taken out of there. The cop showed up because we had to call a cop first, and there was no service. There's almost no service at this house, so I had to call. We called the police. The cop came first, and this was happening, we were seeing like real orbs that looked like somebody's flashlight, like somebody was in the woods. So much so that the cop came. He saw it too, and he decided to go look to see if anybody was in the backyard. So I know there's people that talk about this house, the Hinsdale house, and the outside being very active. The outside was very active. We didn't catch it on video, but we saw it with our eyes. All of us saw it, and it looked like a ball of light, but like from, I would say like if you took a flashlight, but really just a ball of light floating. And it's not like, it's like, it was like a blue whitish orb that just like, and then it was the strangest thing I've ever seen. And we were like, what? The cops saw it too. And I'm like, anyway, just figure I'd throw that out there too.
Is this house haunted?
Also, Dan told me that in one of the scenes here, it actually looks like I move, but there's a part where the planchette moves to the right, and I swear I didn't move it. He says it looks like I moved it, but I wouldn't have left it in the video if I moved it or I thought I moved it. I swear it felt like it looked like it turned by itself, but I can't be for sure.
Yes. How many spirits are in this house?
Oh, there's also footage. I wish I could show it. While we were doing this, I had a thermal camera on the other side. And there's like a beam of light coming from upstairs directly down to us that I didn't use that footage. I should upload it. I'm going to look for it on my hard drive and upload it.
7.
Holy shit.
Okay, there's 7 spirits in this house.
No, it doesn't say. Wait.
Can one of you spell out your name?
Later on, I ask a question. How many fingers am I holding up? Does it say 6 or 7? I never even thought about this until right now watching this. I'm writing this down. Remember this right now. That's interesting. 7. It says 7 spirits. Later I showed my fingers.
GB.
Should put gangbang.
Are you pulling this?
No. I'm barely touching it.
GBH. GBHS.
Yeah, if it was up to me right now,
Good spirit or a bad spirit?
I'd say this about
In this house, good or bad?
about this entire part of. I should not have included this at all. This should have been like an extra feature, which I had for the Letchworth Village. We did do a spirit board session at the end of the night.
Yes, you're
there
a good
too.
Spirit, or yes, you're a bad spirit. How about this? If you're a good spirit, if you're a bad spirit, answer yes or no.
How's a good answer? He doesn't even know what the fuck I'm asking. That's what happened. He wouldn't know what I was asking. That's the thing too. It does look like I'm just pushing, so I don't like
How
this at
many bad
all.
spirits are in this house?
That doesn't make any sense. This is shit. I should have deleted this. I shouldn't have put this in here. But I don't even know how the planchette, the spirit board really works, because it does feel like you or the other person are moving it whenever you use it. So, see right there, it looks like it's going by itself though. But it's like it just slides. So I don't know how.
3. Was there exorcism performed in this house, and did that make you angry?
Oh,
Was there exorcism performed in this house, and did that make
I haven't seen this in years, so I looked my reaction. The same thing with the candle. My eyes went to the candle. So he went back to the candle too, because he must have saw it.
Looks like something's crawling down the stairs. Can you focus on the stairs? I think I see something like slithering down the stairs. Are you trying to communicate with us? Is that you?
I was a little taken aback when I heard the knocks on the wall, but I just did my best to compose myself and not feed it my fear and just kept calm about it. Oh my God, I did not want to be there.
And sometimes it's weird too. It's like the camera. I swear, I'm gonna find this footage. I will upload it to Rumble or to. No, that laugh was somebody subscribing that for some reason didn't show on the screen. I don't think.
No. What are the name of the people that used to live here in this house?
Normally, when we did this,
F.
Dan would go, because we argued so much the last time we did this, the first time at Letchworth Village. He just fucking was like, "You're moving it." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And then I would complain to him too.
Flow rider.
It does. It's pretty terrible. I shouldn't have added this because this should have been an extra feature. It takes away from the rest of the investigation. And if people watch this, they're like, it's all bullshit.
Oh. It's Flow. And one of the names we got out of the
It's hilarious that I look like this. Terrible. As when I filmed this, was in the back of my old apartment. And there was no fuck. It was the summer, and I had no AC in the back. So I was sweating like crazy. See, I don't think that's me moving it. He said it looks like I moved it. Like, I don't think so.
Did you see that?
But whatever. See?
Did you see that?
Yeah, thank you. Good thing I put that note in there. Thank you. See, look at that. I edited it and I said even put it on there. Like, I don't know. I don't think it was me.
Did you used to live here?
And this is after waiting forever. So you're seeing a lot of, it's cuts. So you're seeing it like it's all happening right away. But it wasn't happening all right away. Much so like my body hurts. I'm like, ugh.
How many people died on this property? I keep seeing somebody on the stairs.
I thought Dave was a great cameraman. Even though he was like, we gotta tell me what I have to do. I'm like, just react. Just focus on whoever's there and react to whatever. It wasn't good enough. You can't see what number it's on or anything.
What's wrong?
4.
It was longer than 10 minutes, actually.
Can we close the session now?
Why?
So I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep and not touch it, and then whatever's gonna be released attach itself.
Fair is
We're
fair.
closing this communication with you.
I never really was a full believer in spirit boards, so I really just kept an open mind to that too. I didn't really feel much that was going on. I kind of just
People that are watching my Ghost Crusaders TV channel for movie reviews are like, what the fuck is this?
feel something and it kind of happened.
Other people at Ghost Crusaders Gaming, if that's open, they're like, what the fuck is this? I watch this channel for Always Sunny in Philadelphia videos.
It's pretty mind blowing.
After hearing the knocks, I was a little bit nervous and scared.
Oh, I'm not streaming on that one, thank God.
But I thought, you know what? We got some activity already. That means something's going on. I told my cameraman, let's go upstairs and try to see if we could communicate with this spirit. So I brought in the big speaker and the SP7 spirit box and went upstairs. So
Let's
after using
see.
the spirit board and getting the knocks and the name, I decided to be best if I went upstairs with my cameraman to do a SP7 spirit box session. We're doing an SP7 spirit box session right now. This is a huge Bluetooth.
Let's try 8,000.
All right, who's up here in this house?
And some people are going to say, oh,
Can you tell me your name?
it's too loud. Trust me, when you're there and you're investigating, you don't hear anything on the small SB7. That's why I brought that big ass speaker.
You want me to walk further into the closet?
Just you. Also, what I hear too is like a bell, but if it's like a bell, it's like a bell if like a car, not a car, a train, like ding, ding, like somebody on a train. That's exactly what it sounds like at one point. And he didn't tell me, if you would have told me before that the infrared light was, he waited for a long time to tell me, but whatever.
All right, here's a question. What was done to this house by a priest?
See, I didn't really hear him or what he meant.
What was done in this house by a priest? What is that? Can you come closer?
Jesus Christ.
Can you speak clearer?
I went back to film B-roll shots, and you could ask the owner.
Heal yourself.
When I went back there, I was like, why am I here?
Can you tell me? Happy birthday.
You're right.
What birthday is it?
And it was the cameraman's birthday was like coming up. I feel like it says, I don't know, right there.
Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it?
I heard a little kid. It was so hot in there. It was a summer. Oh,
How many fingers am I holding up?
sometimes I will say the SB7 Spirit Box, you can hear like interference of the radio. When we went to the Devil's Tree in New Jersey, I heard like Jay-Z at one point, but when I went to the Devil's Tree in New Jersey also, I heard the most afterwards, the most evil sound I've ever heard in my life. And I think it's on my YouTube. You can hear it. It's like, I don't know what the it says. It sounds like it came from hell in my mind. When I think about it, I go, Jesus Christ. A lot of stuff is interesting. Like, I'll talk about the Sally House after. I didn't think about it at the time or anything. But afterwards, when we did the God helmet, which I think people think is bullshit, that the Shakti God helmet, if you look it up on Google, all the parts are real inside. The only thing I added was the helmet, and all I did was try to make the helmet look cool. So I took a helmet, I drilled screws, holes in it, and I put these lights in it so the helmet looks cool. But so the helmet outside's all bullshit, but inside's all real. It's a real Shakti helmet. So much so that I had to contact the creator of it because Dan passed out and he was having migraines and he thought it was the actual Shakti experiment we did. And the creator said, no, we shouldn't do that. But that was during COVID too. So this was like 2008. This had to be about 2020. It's right before COVID, I think.
What's my name? What's my name?
A nice big belly. I had hair back then. It's funny, I'm holding up 7 after it said 7 were downstairs. It says 6. See, that's a clear, direct response. Anybody wants to, I mean, everyone's going to say it could be bullshit or whatever, but there's a kid's voice here somewhere that says, I didn't hear it while editing it. Somebody told me after. It says, I don't like this house.
How many fingers am I holding up now?
It was so hot in there.
It's not even hot outside. It's hot in this
Yeah.
house. Upstairs is boiling. Fire. It's a fire, right? Fire or hot?
Fire or hot? How do you get fire or hot?
Father. Father. What did the priest do in this house?
I like how I put my hands like I'm praying. Totally not on purpose. Well, maybe subconsciously. I don't know if
You might want to speak to us?
right here I hear like a bell on a train. So okay.
The bed's shaking.
It felt like if somebody was sitting on the bed like a child and bouncing up and down. Like that's how it felt like. Like I could feel it underneath going like
Shaking. Dude.
They hear that like a bell too.
Are you shaking the bed?
Only you, stupid. You know what else is interesting?
Are you shaking the bed?
That's probably real loud for people to listen.
Somebody's going right next to you.
Someone put his hand there. I didn't hear the kids say, "I hate this house" yet. He said he heard here.
Then we're gonna leave. You can either tell us, were you jumping on the bed just now?
Also, the dandies talk about feeling like animals moving the.
Is there a man here or a female here in this room? I hear a man and a woman.
Hello. I think the kids now. I could have sworn
You tell me
it's probably.
what his name is before we leave, or what his name is.
You hear that bell? Right there. I hate this house. I put it in Audible. Okay, I did catch it. I hate this house. That's a kid too. Which they said there's a story about a kid getting sawed in half, but everything's around the house, not in the house. Like the kid, there's a story about a kid getting hit by a truck. I forgot about that at the Hinsdale house. Not in there, around the like a mile away. I spent so much money on all this equipment. Everything is mine. Like 30 grand. Because I had to do when I originally started.
Dude, when I was sitting here and
The music.
right? Yeah. The bed underneath
By the
is like if it was a water bed or if somebody was sitting next to me and that's why I said the bed's shaking, but it wasn't shaking. Look, like right now. Yeah, right now it's fine. Nothing's happening.
I wonder if there's a
When I was
train
sitting
right
here
by
earlier,
there.
It felt like that, like but not that much force, but I could feel it underneath me and next to me, like right next to me. Like if somebody was sitting right next to me, going like this. I don't know if he caught anything.
And I'm glad I got one night I took
But I swear I felt
the
it was here. And I said the bed's shaking.
security camera.
And I gotta listen to this because I couldn't.
I watched it in my house after.
I felt like with this one, since it's a louder speaker, I'd be able to hear better. But
I just put it in and watched. I was watching, going through it, and I found when later on you'll see. I filmed it on my phone, and thank God I did because after I filmed it, the hard drive crashed, which we tried so many times to get it back. And I emailed the company. They said there's no way to get it back. But Dan, he was going through the footage from which house do we use it on? The Sally house. And he goes, it's still in there. It just won't let us grab it. He's like, I can see that it's in the hard drive. It just won't let us open it. And the company said there's no way to get it.
Later that night, we would do an experiment which we would truly regret. What we're doing now is an experiment called the Gosfeld experiment. Basically, because they say that in this basement there was these stagecoach robbers, and it's believed that they would kill the people that they'd rob and bury their bodies.
Where are people
behind this
watching
wall.
from?
Look over here, behind this wall. This is the basement.
Not on YouTube.
Up there, through there, over here on this end. You can see
One on
the
Kick.
going further back.
One on D Live. Hello,
Believe
whoever's watching on Kick.
buried people there. So, because of that supposed rumor, we're going to see if it is true. So we're going to do this experiment, which is basically sensory deprivation. I'm going to put these cut ping pong balls over Dan's eyes, tape them onto him, and he's going to look up into this red light over here. But the difference in this experiment is instead of him playing on his headphones white noise, we're going to be playing, he's going to have the real-time EVP recorder so he can hear anything if it's really around him or not. So that's the difference in this experiment. I really do it. No, why not? You said you were going to do it.
I know. Let's just do it.
You going to do it?
Come on, let's do it.
If we're upstairs, we're going to be upstairs, so if something happens, just scream. Because he's going to be a receiver. So whatever he senses or feels, he's got to say it out loud. So he'll be saying it out loud. I want to make sure this one's on too while we're doing that.
And when the fucking
Whatever
when
he senses, he's going to be
Dave
saying it
turned off the,
and upstairs.
I think he turned it off or the camera shut off, and then he turned off the mic.
The Q3 Mark II device. I'm going to be asking questions about any spirits being down here, talking to him. And
Wow, why is the
seeing
audio out of
would
sync?
they respond to me, or would they communicate to me if he actually senses it down here? So
That's
how
interesting.
the experiment's going to work. The Q3 Mark II device functions as a 3-in-1 ITC.
So that's it. Fucked up here.
Of this device, a spirit box, and a ghost radar. But it also uses entity attraction resonators, which
It's how long it took me to memorize that.
32 hertz, which is
Let me
said
try to
be
find
the
the.
natural frequency of the universe. All right, we got this one recording in
Well, let me move this.
and we got this camera too.
All right, Dan. Good luck, bro.
You gotta be down here.
Can't see, but I'm smiling.
All right,
Let me see.
you can turn the light if you want. Oh, you got it. Let's go. Let's do this test.
I got it on every channel. But
So it's just you and me.
$30.27. Let's see.
All right, this is the test. Following up. Let me see if the light's on over here. No, turn the light.
Is that on?
Yeah, this light.
Yeah, because this is not. Since that's not working properly. Let's see if the audio is okay here.
It's so hot up here.
I don't know why that was uploaded to.
And I can't see anything.
Yeah, there we go. For some reason the video got fucked up on Rumble.
So no one down here with me? I want you to show me your face.
Now I'm going to ask some questions. It says, please.
This device,
What do you please? Can you tell me who's
the Q2 Mark III device.
tell me who's downstairs with Dan right now? If there's anyone down there with him.
This isn't there isn't pre settings in there.
Don't you dare say what?
That's great, actually. Feel like footsteps.
Now my arm's becoming numb. just saw a flash of a girl's face.
Huh.
She's cute. She's a cute girl. Brunette.
Are the brothers that murdered the stagecoach, the people in the stagecoaches, are they still in this house? And if
So it's interesting. I would like about this is when
guys bury,
you can see, even though it's from my camera, from my phone, filming from the TV. That's interesting. The stagecoach robbers were trying to rob gold,
the saying words in Latin.
but the room, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You don't see anything. All we see is the screen, really. But we both sense that the entire room got dark.
He's a Jew. You heard that? Yeah. It said he.
Dave was so scared. I mean, I was scared too, but. And with the wolf sound earlier, well, I guess. Did I hear something about
Something downstairs.
the? Well, you hear that the house is. That sounds just like Dan.
Didn't that just sound like Dan? That just sounded like Dan.
And the thing that's open on the left side that says that is you could click on the name on the words it says, and it'll tell you what the word means. It just opens up to.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, for real.
It just got really dark. Like really dark out of nowhere. At the same time you said that.
Can I put the light from it or?
Yeah, if you want.
Nah.
Now as Dave and I are both.
I could see a mist or like a. Let me see if it's. I haven't seen this in years. If it's a mist or an orb.
A light anomaly manifest in front of us and exit out of frame.
Okay.
And this is the exact moment when Dave and I both noticed that the room got much darker.
Yeah. Well, it's an orb, like an orb, really. But if I wish I had the. I could get the actual footage from that hard drive.
Face. It said face.
Dave turned on the light. He got so scared.
I just saw this flash of some face that I couldn't really make out. It was in the shadow. I'm seeing some really angry eyes.
I think we did. I think we saw a real wolf outside. When later Dan goes, oh, he screams.
It's Hiker. No, the wolf.
He says he swears it was a real wolf outside that he saw.
I don't know why, but I'm seeing a wolf right now. And it's angry.
This audio is from the
It's barking. And it's
real-time EVP recorder, I think.
not a friendly wolf.
Window.
See,
That sounded like a dog.
my dog was at the hotel. Mary's room. I didn't even put that together.
Is that Dan?
What?
I'll turn this off.
Thought I heard Dan screaming. When I was there. I haven't watched this in years. It kind of makes me want to go investigate again, to be quite honest. But the last house, oh no, the Sally house fucked me bad, very badly. I had a terrible dream even when we left. The first time we left, we all threw up. It was just me, Dan, and my dog the first time, and my dog threw up too.
There's something not good here now. There's something really.
It sounds like footsteps. I didn't even, which we're not, unless we're going down the stairs, maybe. I saw an orb go behind him too just then. Let me go back.
not good here now.
Could be dust. I don't really believe in orbs too much. No, that's a fly. Dan believes in orbs like
I really have no idea what they're doing upstairs.
I think sometimes you can see an orb, sometimes it's just dust. If it has its own distinct pattern, it's not dust. If it glows, I don't think it's dust.
I thought I heard it. It sounded like Dan.
What about earlier?
Are you gonna hurt Dan? Area. Darkness. It is so dark over there. What's that light? Oh, what? No.
Dave was so scared. He was shitting his pants, literally.
Father Power. What? Are you mad that the priest tried to perform an exorcism here?
That blinking light's just the camera trying to record me, even when it's off. Invaders of the being, not on the being.
You can't hear anything. I think I just heard him screaming. No, hold on, wait.
I haven't used the Q3 Mark II. I have it on this computer, but I don't turn it on. I don't do anything anymore. I'm seriously saying, has ruined any wanting to investigate anymore. Now, when we watch that video, I'll talk about that. But that's not going to be tonight. Yeah, that hard drive failed. For all this footage, gone. Oh, yeah, only here on the left side. I like to investigate New Orleans. Somewhere in New Orleans.
Now I see an owl.
Hmm. So this is the camera's audio. It's an old DVR, DVR? Yeah, I think DVR camera, the small cassette tapes. Earlier, it sounded like footsteps around.
I saw a really bright light before.
I don't know why he didn't put the ball back in his eye. I wanted to do an investigation. Is get one of those tanks. Forgot what they're called.
I can't explain.
Hyper something where you go into it.
I can explain what happened next, but I don't think you'll believe me. So you just have to see for yourself. Turn the light on.
Ugh. I had to go back for B-roll shots, and I hated being there.
You feel anything?
My eyes look all bugged out. Like,
What? Oh, the light, his eyeball fell off. When did it fall off?
A few minutes ago. Doesn't really matter. I kept my eyes closed for the most part.
So what happened?
I didn't feel anything good, whatever you were doing. Something just
He thought I was doing some like seance or something upstairs.
They heard you.
Well, because we went to the Devil's Tree another time, but that all that footage sucked because it was freezing cold,
Responded, and I don't remember what it said, but it sounded.
and we never did anything with it. And even the devices I used at the time,
I said that sounds like Dan, and then
it was an app called the Echovox. Ugh, it ruined everything.
it says evil, but it kept saying Joan in the attic, and it never said your name, but you spoke.
That sounded just like Dan, and that wasn't audio added to it. It sounded like him.
whatever you
And beyond hate,
that I didn't feel anything before whatever it was that you were doing. Whatever energy, it changed. It made me anxious. It made me not feel good. Originally, I saw a girl's face. She was actually really cute, brunette, maybe blue eyes. And had a
I don't know
dimple around
if
her face.
Mary looked like that.
Right behind you.
That's hilarious too. That he says here something's behind you, and then later on upstairs, I explained what it felt like because the audio was gone. Because Dave shut off the audio.
How many names?
Sarah, Rebecca,
And Maria.
I saw two girls' faces, and one was happy and cute. The other one was kind of warning and scared and kind of just.
Joan was in the attic, and then Rebecca.
Rebecca.
And there was
It says
another
Sarah
name. There was one more name. Erica, was it?
I think he accidentally paused it.
Sarah. I heard Sarah.
We gotta look back, but there was another name besides
I saw
Rebecca. Stands
animals,
out because I
too.
know someone named
I
Rebecca.
saw animals too. I saw a wolf and I saw an owl, and I saw a wolf was very angry and aggressive,
Oh shit!
and the owl was just watching.
All right, let's get out of
Say
here.
something.
And there was right behind where John's standing. I felt like there was something.
I don't really like this right now for some reason.
I don't know what you were doing, but my energy changed, and I felt for a while.
He really thinks I was doing something. Well, I tried to play a ritual at the Devil's Tree.
It got dark
One
upstairs.
I think had red hair.
So that's why he would think I was trying to do something here.
Crying, and she was trying to warn. And but I
It said crying. It said crying. The device said
My
crying.
thing just died.
it's still in here. I don't know what the fuck you were doing up there.
Nothing.
It wasn't anything good.
Are you crazy?
You weren't chanting. You weren't going ah.
No.
Are you serious right now?
I'm 100% Dave.
Dave's like gone. He's like, I don't.
You weren't going ah.
No. Can you see?
I can see. Look, get me out of here.
I only hear the audio. Oh yeah, because the other camera died.
I'm gonna tell you something. What freaked me out the most out of all what I heard. They said
Oh yeah.
he's a Jew.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like he's a Jew.
Yeah. They said first they said something about Christ. We heard Christ, then it said a Jew.
Yeah, he's a Jew.
I could have fixed this audio, but I didn't know how to do it at the time. I could have put it like on both channels, but whatever.
Felt like I was having my out of body. Like I said, I was doing the training that girl was doing. I had these two meditation things about your psychic power and your ability, whatever, and I was trying to do everything.
I really now this kind of makes me want to go investigate again. It really does.
I was talking to the camera.
But then I remember all the shit that happened. Like watch when I remember all the shit that happened after. And then when you actually go there, and then
Energy was replaced. Like there was good before, and then all of a sudden I heard chanting, and then I heard.
and then you do stupid shit like I do all the time. I think I brought the Dibbix boxes. That's why. Even though one of them was real,
But I heard some evil. I felt evil. Things changed drastically.
the other one I opened it later on. I had it in my house for a long time, and I opened it. It was fake. Oh.
I think I saw a wolf.
Get the
That's hilarious that it cut right there. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
You know, after everything. that
Because
was happening, and I just really couldn't get it
I
out of my head.
I don't remember him saying it downstairs, but I remember hearing the howls upstairs.
There's an automatic light
But when the howling I heard
in the house,
on the Q2, Q3 Mark II device,
light comes on.
I was thinking about my dog. Like, oh, I don't want nothing to it, you know,
like a weird, like scared.
which ended up happening after at the Sally house anyway.
I kid you not. It
Dan's dog too. Actually, Robin got sick too.
Ran right up the hill, and I just started freaking out. I started going back inside. I said it was a wolf.
I know regular people are listening to this and going, unless you have your actual own experience, you're never gonna believe
And I'm literally
anything anyone else tells you. So
in the back of the house, and I'm shining
it's
it.
irrelevant
The wolf just steps right
to try to convince non-believers. I don't even try anymore.
just matched the vision that I had in my head, because once it stepped into the light, its eyes were glowing from the reflection of the flashlight.
Look out the window, dude.
Yeah, Dan wanted to go out there after he saw a wolf, and we're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this idiot?"
He has them. Bro, don't go.
I think you see eyes. I think you might have seen actually he was a real wolf. I thought he was just seeing things, which is interesting that he saw it downstairs. But I put more of a connection to the actual howling upstairs.
Whatever it is, it's gone. No. Dude, come here. Right now. Come here.
We're both like, I don't want to look for an animal that's gonna attack us.
It was a wolf's eyes, man. It's, dude. Hold on. He just looked right at me.
Yeah, we should.
There it is. There it is.
No, you're crazy, bro.
I just want to, dude, I'm not.
Come on, Dan. Get inside.
I guess not.
Get in here. Out there, and we don't see it. You see it?
Yeah, it was, and it just literally when I was flashing the lights, I saw the glow. It looked at me.
All right, great. Which thing?
It was what I saw when I was downstairs. Those eyes would have just looked like.
See, me and David were just like, he's bugging out. He's seeing things because we didn't see anything.
Back downstairs. Why?
I think he.
We should have cameras outside. I want him to look at the cameras outside, because if that was indeed a wolf,
These are about the owners of the house's cameras.
I don't think Dan's a psychic. I think Dan's a sensitive. I've gone to locations where I've seen things before,
No.
and it's come out to be accurate.
Yeah, the
Now,
Letchworth
I don't think
Village.
he saw what he says he saw. I think he believes he saw a wolf, but we did not see a wolf when we went back there.
No, we just thought he was fucking crazy.
He saw a wolf downstairs in the cellar. We got on the Q32 device the howlings of a wolf.
I don't know why the
He goes outside. He thinks he's
overlays aren't working.
what it wanted him to see, so it can separate us. So whatever could happen next, and the proof is with what happened next.
Well, the thing is, you're the only one that saw it. So
no, but you didn't hear it.
no. Did you? I was in here. I didn't hear it.
Reacted like it snarled. It snarled. I'm going to smoke a cigarette.
No.
Come on. It might have been a coyote. I don't.
That's even worse. That's just not any better.
We had to charge the other camera, right?
Yeah.
I just thought I saw somebody in that room. Walk by.
I don't think we should be going outside smoking a cigarette right now. This kind of got us more scared. Me more scared. I think Dave too.
I think somebody in the back of the house. Not. I swear to God, because what I'm seeing is like the window, like somebody walking by the window.
Dude, something happened while I was down there, and I feel like you guys were doing it.
We didn't do anything.
Yo, come on, yo.
Dave's bugging out. This is why he stopped being friends with me.
See the eyes with me just in case I see it again.
What's up, El Rufus? I guess it's working on Twitch. It never works on Twitch.
Public.
Tell me that, bro. You like lock the door.
Sorry, lock the door. Lock the door.
I think it was a message. Wolf were watching, because an owl shows that it was like just watching.
Why'd I go back in the house for?
It said car too.
Oh, my phone. That's why.
Window. Cars. Window.
That's funny because when I thought it. See there, I thought I saw eyes. Wait, let me go back. I think he did see a wolf.
The thing said car several times.
Let me put.
Cars. Window.
Let's go slower. Right there. Wait, he might have actually saw a wolf. which is even worse. Why the fuck? No, because these could be. What is these lights? No, that's the reflectors. Okay, these are reflectors here. I don't know if there's a shed or no, he put the shed after. When I went back for the B-roll, they put like a shed and a fire pit in the back. I don't think the fire pit was there when we were there the first time. Right there. I don't know. That could be like. That is a light, but I don't know what that could be. It looks like eyes. No. I don't know what that is. Dave's like, I'm not going up there. I didn't want to go back in by myself. So when I go in, I grab the camera that Dave said died. I can't even imagine. Yeah. Oh yeah, he farted. So he said, I think you might hear it. There's this clip of B-roll footage of Dave upstairs taking shots of the stuff in the house, and I don't know, I can't find it. Every time I look for that, I can't find it. Like somebody tapped the wall behind him, and he's like, "Ah!" So I grabbed the camera. Remember, the camera died downstairs in the cellar. So when the camera died, Dave shut off the mic.
I left my phone upstairs.
So the mic battery wouldn't die because the mic's separate than the camera on this. Well, the audio, yeah, input, whatever.
Camera that Dave said died. Unfortunately, he turned off the microphone to conserve the battery. Once I got into that room and I grabbed my phone, I just tried to get out as fast as I possibly can.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go downstairs. Something like I felt like I was in that doorway, but I guess I was really in front of this. And I asked the owner if he has footage of this. He never responded to me. So I couldn't get footage of me because that's his camera, not ours. That's his camera, the owner of the house. So I was like this, and I felt like the presence behind me that I said I felt like electricity. It felt like when you rub your feet on carpet, and then you get that electric static shock. That's my back felt like the tingling all on my back.
Or like static electricity.
Yeah.
On my back.
There we go. I said it.
Felt like tingling all behind me.
And then I screamed.
Get off my back.
Yeah. Well, I think I cursed too.
When I ran down the stairs, Dave was in the
and they were like, what the fuck?
Try to explain exactly what happened. I just couldn't believe what just happened to me. I just said I felt like something was behind me, and I explained everything.
I don't know if my back was burning. Yeah.
On my back. And then I said, "Can you check my back?" And I went to the
See these up there. I don't know if it's 3. It looks like 2. Could be 3 actually. 1, 2, 3. That was from the hotel. I think when I showered at the hotel.
But from video, you can see that I clearly was scratched.
Dirty towels.
I never had anything like this happen to me before. I don't know. It really scared me at the moment. I just couldn't believe that this.
Because I got rid of it.
You could see my face. I'm visibly shocked and just petrified.
What's that noise?
I don't want to be in this house anymore. It wouldn't be until after leaving the Hinsdale house and reviewing all the evidence that I would have found out something that would really scare me.
These are the list of all the names that's set upstairs.
Reviewing the evidence, and I was looking at the data log on the Q3 Mark II device, and a name showed up. In the Lesser Key of Solomon, Marcosis is described as a grand marquise, appearing as a wolf with the wings of an owl, the tail of a serpent, and he breathes fire. Is he the demon that we heard howling on multiple devices? Sometimes you have to go back and look at the evidence.
We had I also had digital recorders that were broken, small ones that I don't know how to,
When I was downstairs with Dan, he said,
Something behind you.
oh, I guess I did put it. But at the time, didn't think about it.
Obviously, I wish I would have looked at the Ovilus device before I left the home, because then I wouldn't have done the next thing I did.
Yeah. This was stupid.
Me and all my infinite wisdom on the last night of investigating the Hinsdale house decided if I locked myself in the house alone. And I also brought in 3 haunted objects, 2 Divx boxes, and a haunted doll, hoping that it would stir up some more activity in the home.
All right, I have the locks. Here goes nothing.
He's using this camera, actually.
3 hours? Let's make it 6.
Well,
You gotta come back in 3 hours, because you're not gonna leave me here. Like,
Okay. I hope we
and if I call you, you better come over here.
it's like another half. They really.
She said. Now, I want you to call on FaceTime, if anything, okay? FaceTime audio. If you don't have service.
There's no service.
All right.
Okay. All right, buddy.
Good luck. All right? Bless you.
You'll be okay.
Godspeed. God bless.
Oh, and that stupid doll, supposedly. I threw that shit away. After everything, I just threw it out. I don't care. Oh, something like shook me. Like, maybe that's why. You saw that? I just went, ugh. I did throw that fucking doll away.
There he goes. Later, buddy.
I would never do this. I definitely not in the Sally house, and I would never do this again anywhere.
What?
Yes, that was there. So it's kind of cute. You know? Last looks. Good luck, man.
Good luck. You gonna shut that? Leave it open? Not shut it, but
And I went back to do the B-roll shots just for half a day, not the whole night. Actually, I did stay and investigate with my brother because he came with me. He had a YouTube channel, so we filmed stuff for his channel, but he never uploaded it.
let's go.
Dan's always responsible for the DVR cameras whenever we go now. They made us know we couldn't sign the wall. The door frame was signed by paranormal investigators. Dan Class, I think that's his name. Nice guy. Let us film in the house. We're paid, obviously. Now, her she could sit like that. Her bottom's heavier than, so you go. So this was interesting too. Lori's supposedly haunted, but I actually never used the.
Holy sh!
See, I thought somebody that they were out there, they were fucking with me. And I thought they threw something at the window.
I think it was somebody's outside the house. Has to be.
I thought it was them.
That scared the out of me. Can you do that again? If it is somebody in this room?
I think this is a pretty good episode for a novice first time. This is not my first investigation. This one's like the third. The house upstairs was always boiling, even late at night when there's no reason for it to be. See, I thought that, but you can see the Mary fell, which she shouldn't have fallen. She was leaning. If you watch how she was.
It sounded like it was the window, or it sounded like it was right here. After I put her, holy sh! She fell.
But she couldn't have fallen.
Sorry about the quality of this footage.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, when we left the Hinsdale house, the DVR's hard drive crashed and failed. I couldn't get any of the stuff
Yeah.
out of it. Luckily, before I left, I captured this on my phone. Now I can't
See, it looks like it moved.
or not.
No.
It could be gravity, but it kind of looks to me like if somebody hit it and then knocked it down again.
Yeah, it doesn't.
After I asked, do you want me to take the doll out of the house?
I don't know. I feel like I had it leaned against his head. I had it leaning. I'll look at it later.
The house has come alive.
I thought I heard breath there too.
I saw somebody moving.
Now, what would make me really shit my pants? Later, I hear like, but they would say, the people that own the house. See, like that. That's how I had it.
Do a live session right now, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stop this.
I don't know if I still have that one.
Record now. Do you want me to take Lori out of the house? The doll I brought? I'll take her out. I meant no.
She's not falling now.
Get more reactions and more evidence of your existence.
You know, I bought a brand new camera. I don't think I got to use.
Any of the spirits here,
It's in storage.
the four that died in this house.
Ever.
If you could manifest, show yourself on camera, so people can know you're real.
Imagine if that chair moved, I would have screamed. I would have had a heart attack. If that chair just went, I would have screamed. And I'm locked in the house. Oh, I could have went out the back. I couldn't go out the back. There's a gate on the back too. Yeah, I would have died. I would have jumped out the window.
Do you want me to take Lori out of the house? The doll I brought? I'll take her out. I meant no disrespect. I was just trying to get more
Evidence.
reactions and more evidence of your existence. I want to see if any of the spirits here, the four that died in this house, if you could manifest, show yourself on camera, so people can know you're real.
Nothing.
Here's a question. Is this property a portal? You could sit back in your chair if you want.
Sometimes though, I think about it. Like now, I'm thinking about it. I go, why did I even do this? Especially later.
Here's a question. Is this property a portal? You could sit back in your chair if you want.
I don't know.
Holy shit. I got chills there. What did you just say? I can't hear him. I can't make that out, Liza. But after all that, I decided to
Stupid.
shut down
everything and go into my 3 a.m. mode trigger object number 3. Trigger
I
object
do
number
think the
3,
EM pumps
jump
help. I
and
would never use it in
thought,
Sally House because you don't need to.
why
I think I did the first time I went there though.
I thought,
Dumb fuck. Which is interesting too.
maybe I'll get more activity.
Well, I'll talk about that when we talk about the Sally House.
Actually, Father Al, the family's priest, came and performed an exorcism on the home, which I don't believe he did, because you cannot perform an exorcism on a location. An exorcism can only be performed on an individual on hollow ground.
That's what I
So
was
think
led to
maybe it was
believe.
a blessing, and the family interpreted as he was doing an exorcism. I don't know, but they
Look,
said
that guy's so cute. He's just got chubby cheeks from being an alcoholic. What happened, buddy?
thought, well, why not dress like the priest and see if I get any more activity from the house? So, this is the stupidest thing
You put everything away.
I could have done right now. It's 3 a.m. Oh, yeah, the audio's on. I'm just making sure. So it's 3 a.m. and I decided to dress like a priest. I know I look crazy. I feel crazy.
I don't know if I should check that footage. I don't think I ever checked the GoPro
Not being able to think properly.
at all. I gotta look for that GoPro. I don't think I ever checked the footage in
I
there.
took all the equipment out. There's a light flashing.
It's my phone. It sounds like footsteps and then a bag. Sounds like something clicked.
I don't know.
Sounds like something clicked. I never heard that part.
Sally House, that's for sure.
Like a flashlight.
I don't want to say if it was darker because I felt something really
I
dark.
don't think there was a flashlight there.
It was at times more like confusing. Like it's like I couldn't tell if there was something good or something bad.
I never heard that. I heard it now for the first time. It's like a click, like tick, like a flashlight.
After looking it up and just discovering what that meant and just
We might have had a flashlight.
name came up and you looked it up and you heard the howling. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all. That's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore.
I do think that that house is haunted, and I do think we gathered enough evidence to prove that it was. The owner of the Hinsdale house has told me that activity has started to increase ever since he started restoring the home. If you want to know more about the Hinsdale house or you want to go visit it, please go to www.hauntedhinsdale.com.
There it goes. That's it. That's my commentary for this episode of Flashing Back. Yeah. So for the two people that watched it, I was trying to do something new and different. And that was my plan. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going on. I was gonna might play a game, but I don't think so. Let's see. If I play a game, I was gonna do this video. This is a video about I don't even know. I've never watched the video, but I know it's the lesser key of Solomon, the Grimoires. Oh, I think I have to put those books away because I have a bunch of them. But the Grimoires, whatever. So I want to watch this video because it looks kind of funny because they do show you how to do rituals in here. See? This guy looks pretty funny. So I don't know. I wanted to review this.
These four great archangels of the quarters, indwelling within you, and ready to help you control.
He has a great voice too. This guy could have been the next Robert Stack because that's exactly what he sounds like.
Vessel would be like opening Pandora's box, which, according Therefore,
Ooh, ha ha ha.
you must first master the art of angelic invocation before you proceed to its darker counterpart, the evocation of Solomon's 72 spirits. Along with the secret of the mirror in the triangle, the other crucially important element missing from the Goetia was the fact
That seems pretty interesting. I was wanting to do this, talk about this. Ooh.
the incense fumes could rise through another set of holes to envelop the crystal shoe stone in mysterious tendrils.
But they did do conjurings here.
Ata, Malkut, Vegabura, Vegadula, Leolam, Om.
We call thee great archangel.
This guy actually has his own church.
In the name of Tetragrammaton, Amashau, come to us, O guardian of the Eastern Quadrant, master teacher,
Play the Saw game. I didn't even know Saw had a game.
wielder of the sword of truth, and lord of the air.
Hey yo, I'm ready to turn this off.
We beseech thy presence here upon this holy table. Shine
Holy
forth
table.
from this pellucid crystal.
Okay, so the camera froze. So I will be right back.
These messages will be right back. When the stars come out to play, babe, a twinkling show, ooh, dinner out of sight. Yeah, the night time is golden light time. Big Dipper at McDonald's. Showtime is night tonight. I know a boy, his name is Zach. He loves to fit, he loves to stack. Yes, construction is his knack. He's Zach's Lego maniac. He builds in the window, he's off the wall. He builds them big, he builds them small. In Legoland, he'll rock and roll. He's Lego wild, out of control. Zach, he's a Lego maniac. Zach.
Legoland, King's Castle, Airport, Cosmic Fleet Voyager, sold separately from Lego Systems.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
California raisins from the California vineyards.
Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine?
Sounds better than what I got.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's time you were warned. Once you try Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treat Cereal, one taste is never enough, because it's everything you love about the taste of Kellogg's Rice Krispies Treats in an incredibly crispy cereal and part of this complete breakfast. Yeah, you might just find yourself going to great lengths to get it, because one taste is never enough.
Now, two can play the games of the Super NES Super Scope, Yoshi Safari, and Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge. So to prepare yourself, you might want to consider some basic training exercises.
Let's play here!
Must have been something I ate.
Light bright, turn on the magic of colored lights. Light bright, make a face to glow at night.
Just pop in the colored pegs and follow the patterns. It's easy to make beautiful pictures with Light Bright, or create your favorite characters with Light Bright refills, like Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Tailspin, and The Little Mermaid.
Light bright, turn on the magic of shining lights.
Light Bright from Milton Bradley.
Welcome to the Junior Dog Show. First prize, Cookie Crisp, a blue ribbon cereal. For the dog, a boom.
When I let the cat out of the bag, you grab the Cookie Crisp.
Now, Chip the, poodle.
Cookie Crisp.
This is a complete fiasco.
And this is a complete breakfast with Cookie Crisp. Looks like I've collared you, crooks. Little cookies you can't resist. Cookie Crisp.
If kids like me took over the world, there wouldn't be any school. Better yet, we'll keep school, but it won't really be like school. Our favorite classes will be gym, recess, and marine biology, where we'll learn how to save the whales. As long as we're changing the world, let's change the name to McWorld, because McDonald's will be the official food. We'll take all-day field trips to Mickey D's, which Randy Kretschmer will never go on, because he'll be in permanent detention. He picked on me in social studies. And, you know, let's get a cool gym teacher for once.
You bad for a game of horse?
Hey, it could happen.
Doctor, my belly aches.
You got butterflies in your stomach.
You got a Charlie horse.
Operation.
A broken heart, of course.
Operation.
A writer's cramp is true.
Operation.
And I'm the doctor for you.
Operation. Remove the pieces and collect your fee, but don't touch the sides.
Water on the knee.
Operation.
$1,000 fee.
Operation.
Pay a rib or two.
Operation.
I'm the doctor for you.
Next, please.
Operation from Milton Bradley.
There's only one way to make the coolest games even cooler. Game Genie. Yeah! To start at any level, Game Genie. To play your way. Game Genie! Well, get this. Game Genie's got the secret codes for Mortal Kombat. And if you think Mortal Kombat is awesome now, wait till you play with Game Genie. Because if you don't, you'll never know how far you can go.
Now Game Genies cost less, each sold separately for most video game systems. Free Mortal Kombat Game Genie codes at participating retailers. Supplies are limited through year end.
Welcome to Crystal Princess World.
Oh, Princess Crystal Horn. Princess Crystal Diamond. They're all so beautiful. I love you, Crystal Princess. Your magic fills the air. I love your crystal bedroom suite where I can do your hair. Crystal bedroom suite, so pretty. The window is filled with crystal stars. Crystal Princess World.
Crystal Princess and Crystal Princess Bedroom Suite each sold separately.
It seems no matter how much you want a crisp, delicious Eggo waffle, there's always someone who wants it a little more.
Hey, Lego my Eggo.
Crisp, delicious Eggo waffles, part of a nutritious breakfast.
Isn't technology wonderful?
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh day. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the.
All right, so we're back. Don't know if the audio is going to be sync because normally whenever I play a fucking commercial, the audio never comes back in sync. So if it's not, let me know in the comments section or whoever's there. Let's watch. I want to watch this a little bit. Let's see if I want to continue this or switch to something different. We should probably play a game, most likely. We'll see.
Let the mystic circumambulation commence.
He sounds like Robert Stack. This guy could have had a great career. I hear sirens wherever this guy is. It's not sirens from me. So I never watched this, but I wanted to watch this to learn how to do an actual seance to see if we could conjure anything in a location. But after the last fucking investigation, I never want to do. I'd never want to do this. You never know. I might. Sometimes I push myself to do stupid shit. What's he say? Oh, I was about to say, there's nothing coming out of that. There's no smoke. This is interesting. Come on, get to something good.
Osiris and Ophrys, Osiris the beautiful, whom no one hath seen at any time. Thou hast distinguished between the just and the unjust. Thou didst make the female and the male. Thou didst produce the seed and the fruit. Thou didst form us to love one another and to hate one another. I invoke thee, the terrible and invisible God who dwelleth in the void place of the Spirit. I am he, the bornless Spirit. I am he, the truth. I am he who hates that evil should be wrought in the world. I am he that brings the lightning and the thunder. I am he who showereth life upon the earth. I am he, the grace of the world. The heart girt with the serpent is my name.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right, that's enough of that. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to do. Let's look at these. I want to watch videos. What? That are the same shape. What? I thought those were the same shape. What the fuck are they talking about? Oh my lord. Are you gonna say I can't even crack a code? Oh, let's listen to this.
Do it, pussy.
Camp Shields, Naval Officer, Okinawa, Japan. Ghost of Okinawa.
Do it.
Oh shit.
Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
That was an orb. That I believe was an orb. That I think was an orb. See the thing that just flew down. That's
Hey.
There could be somebody
Hey, chill the fuck out.
outside his. No, I don't like this one.
Hey. Cut that. No, I didn't just see a fucking hand. You mad or what? You mad I threw that fucking helmet at you? Do it again. Make some noise. Show me you're fucking real, pussy. Fuck your fucking island.
Oh.
Show me.
You spit on their own floor. Good fellas. I don't understand it. Why would you spit on your own floor? Then you got to clean it up. It's better to be nice than to be rude. But no, it's better to be nice than to call the lawyer. Good fellas. I don't know about this one. Although that was an orb. What's this loser to say?
Watch this. The following video separate video clips I'm going to let you watch and listen to all together. His son was working in the Australian outback in the middle of nowhere, and they were setting up a camp, like a work camp. First video, you're not going to see much. It's completely dark, but you're going to hear some of the creepiest moaning that you've ever heard, followed by dogs barking, but there were no dogs. Second video is from inside, and you're going to see a creepy, scary looking witch type ghost figure that you've ever seen. Watch this, let me know in the comments what you think this could be.
I think this is edited. You can't see shit, so. The fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Is that a person on the hood? No.
This will be the scariest.
Get out of here. That was. I would believe it if the footage didn't look like shit. I mean, look. We went to the Hinsdale house and Sally house and Devil Street. We used the cameras, the handy cams. The reason why we used the handy cams was because if we captured something, I wanted to be physically on the fucking film, so I could say, "Look, it's in the film. I caught this on the film." That's why it looks shitty, some of the footage. But this is supposed to be a cell phone, I believe. What cell phone is this? A Nokia fucking from the 1999, 2000? That is kind of interesting. That's weird. I see it up right here. I don't know. I think that's fake. I think that's fake.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? You sure about that? You sure about that's not why?
Let's see this one. Oh, this is definitely fake. I saw this. This is bullshit. I don't care what anybody says. These people are full of shit. But I never see a string, so they must be doing pretty well. There was another guy called Mr. Mockingbird or something.
Look at that over. Got him. All right. We're gonna rat the cops out on me.
I don't know. You know why I don't think it. I would love that if I was to get back into paranormal investigating, not to go into these haunted locations anymore. It scared the living shit out of me. But I would love to go to these people's homes that claim they have paranormal activity at their houses, like that Mr. Mockingbird guy that would have the craziest fucking things happen to his home. And let me see if I could, let me get this magic garbage out of there. If I could find this guy's YouTube channel. I don't think I can find it anymore. Mr. Mockingbird. Mockingbird, right? No, I don't know. I don't know what his name was. I used to be subscribed to him before I started paranormal investigating, and he'd have the craziest things happen, which means he should be in my subscription list, right? Let me go to M. No, I think he deleted his channel. Unless I have the wrong name. thought it was so wild. I thought it was, oh, why does it say monkey? No. Just showing me Eminem videos for some reason. Like he would have, whenever he'd have a crucifix in his house, it would set on fire. I just look up crucifix set on fire. See if I find the guy's channel. It was probably a bullshit channel. And I'm sure I've done this earlier. So let's just do something else instead. Let's watch, because I don't believe these people either. I don't care. There's another guy who had a TikTok who would post paranormal stuff too.
So the other day, a Reddit user posted this photo to Reddit. It's of his apartment at night. He had been complaining of hearing rustling noises in his apartment.
Your Twitch stream doesn't load for me.
Users thought they could
I had to
kinda
hop
see
onto
something in
YouTube.
this area
I don't know.
in
It
his
never
kitchen,
loads.
But I couldn't. So I looked up
Twitch
the
is
Brighton
shit.
version. This is the photo brightened. And I know what you're going to say. Yes, it does look like Keanu Reeves, but look at how tall he is compared to the fridge. But it gets so much worse. This is a video he took of his apartment at night where you can see something happen to the light in the kitchen. But let's look at the Brighton version.
This is some guy in the house moving this fast. Look.
Yes,
No.
it's terrifying. But is it a ghost?
No, that's a guy. That's what that is. That's just a guy in his house. There are people that do this shit. And that Mr. Mockingbird, if I find his videos, or if anyone knows who I'm talking about, Alan, you could probably find it. Let me see. Dylan's top 30 scary videos you'll never forget. Number 30.
Number 30.
Dylan's chillin'.
Also known as Stephanie from 90 Day Fiancé, is certainly no stranger to having
Oh, 90 Day
bizarre moments
Fiancé,
caught on
huh?
camera, but nothing could have prepared her for a creepy surprise like this.
I don't really talk about paranormal stuff on my channel.
The reality TV star thinks she could have possibly caught real evidence of a paranormal ghost sighting on her home CCTV
People hate his
system.
voice.
Let's analyze the events and see if this spooky encounter is real or fake. One night, while entertaining her family, Stevanka casually opens up the security app to check her CCTV camera.
Yeah, that could be pareidolia.
Some mysterious activity going on in front of her house.
Eventually, it dawns on me like, that's a figure.
No, that's pareidolia.
Within 10 seconds, the bizarre figure seems to transform into a solid.
I don't know how Dylan manages to make all these videos. I'm not gonna disrespect him. I make fun of his voice a little bit because everybody does. But like,
I don't want to get anything
Dylan is chilling. But
words at 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
no, Stepanka is.
Everyone I've showed it to, even skeptics, are like, that's a ghost.
No, it's not a
It's
ghost.
probably paranormal, which is fair. But
Why would it stay in that one location and not move?
And the lamppost are reflecting light back
Yeah,
into the
it's
camera,
not.
which could create this bizarre effect. In
That's
the
called a
video.
lens
With that
flare.
said,
Trust me, I
Stefanka has
know.
tried to recreate this scary moment many times, and she has a legitimate.
That's a lens flare.
Maybe it was a
See, I don't understand why I can't see these
then why did it stop?
notifications.
Happened that one night.
I can't say for sure, but I suspect that one of the lights was out when she tried this again.
I reloaded it.
Both of the lights have to be on at the same time for this bizarre occurrence to happen. But if she did replicate this under the exact same lighting conditions and saw nothing, then it would
It
be
is
such a
time to
serious
keep
occurrence
going.
after all.
The only reason why I won't shit on Dylan is chilling, even though I know some of his videos are trash, is because he actually featured us at one point, which got my channel a lot of views at that time for my video. Even though now when I search the Hinsdale house, that doesn't even show up anymore on YouTube. And it has like at the time The last time I watched it before now was like 24,000 views, so I have no idea what it was now. But so I can't shit on Dylan. So,
Just biking through India when he misses his turn.
but Dylan,
lost.
I already told this girl, she's like, "Oh, I hate his voice."
Motor Tourist is already close to losing his composure when he sees something that pushes him completely over the edge. Some stranger rushes at him from the side of the road. Keep in mind that it's 10
I didn't see her rushing him at all.
Villages around for miles. The pedestrian
That's
would
very
have to be out
scary.
of their mind to travel down a dark road in bad weather without so much as a flashlight to guide their way. Moto Tourist is
Could have been
monster
somebody
that
escaping
eats the
somebody's
roads
fucking.
and quickly speeds off, though it might have been someone in distress.
No.
We'll never know what the situation was for sure, but I'd like to get your opinion nonetheless.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't know if that's a ghost. That's amazing if it is. I think that was like a woman.
Kardashler confronts a spirit in this scary video. He and his team see something walking the road of this village in the darkness.
That's a lens flare too on his camera. Oh shit, that's a person.
They don't get near
This
enough
is
to catch
fake.
it, but
This
they
is
see it
fake.
Again from the second story of a building.
A full body apparition that you can actually see the back. Only thing I can believe in some countries that this stuff happens is. Oh, that's where you see them too? There are other reasons why I feel like other countries this happens in. I don't know.
This is anyone's guess. They soon see it again though, this time closer.
Yeah. I don't know who's subscribing to me or not because this fucking some reason overlays aren't working. So sorry. Normally I should be able to see you guys.
It disappears from its post and reappears at the far side of the
No,
road.
this is fake. Bullshit, buddy. You fucking.
What is this being? Is it a spirit?
No.
Or something
It's
even
two
more
different people.
sinister? It seems
Hello?
like a
Goodbye.
screen.
I'm going to disappear.
Magic tricks.
Yeah, right.
You liar! 27.
Let's go 27.
Mirrors reflect reality, or could they be portals to another world? Published by Augustina Devia in July.
Is that somebody sitting on her
This
bed?
creepy clip has me wondering if this is real or an optical illusion. In the video,
It looks like it could be somebody right
speaking
there.
with some
Right here.
guitarists on a video chat platform called Omegle. As she's chatting with the guys, something unnerving is happening in the mirror behind her.
No, it's
Take a
whoever's
closer look.
here.
The closet mirror reflects a dark shape sitting on Augustina's bed. You can also see a
Oh,
dark
that
shape
sound
over
is
the clothes on
Stream
her bed.
Elements.
You'd assume this was
That's
her
what it
being
is.
reflected, only the shape
Hey,
is
homie, I
different.
had a sexual ghost experience. Have a good stream. Finally made it to Vegas. Waiting for Royce to call an Uber for me. Oh, Mersh BMW. Mersh is BMW. All right, Mersh.
Sat up and alert. Is the object in the mirror
I'm glad you're
actually
going to be at
behind
WrestleMania.
her? But then again, if that's the case, why isn't the object on the bed positioned sideways, reflected at all? Is this an
Oh,
optical
Dylan, you're
illusion?
really
Only theory
stretching
has
it
no sense
now.
makes. Number 26. This old house features a resident ghost. When the YouTube
I gotta
game
mute
Dark
this
District
shit,
enters,
this
a
chat.
mysterious sound is heard. And once inside,
Dylan is chilling. I don't know.
Speak with the spirits. A steady cam captures this in another room.
But that guy that earlier was screaming at the ghost at the military base in what does it say? It doesn't say Okinawa. It says someplace in Japan. I always wanted to go to Japan and to go to a hospital, you know, somewhere where they drop the bombs, that the radiation isn't that bad that you could still go to for a period of time where you won't get sick. Well, I don't know. And to mod you, I have to go to Twitch and then log in. I don't know how to go on. I mean, I know how to go on Twitch, but let me see. I know I have to log in and shit and then make you a mod. Why is there somebody in there? Then I have to log in and shit, and then put. Oh shit! You see, your browser isn't currently supported. No, it won't let me. I can't mod you now. Sorry. Nope, it won't let me. Sorry, Alan. I wanted to go and say shit like he just said. Like he said, F your island. I wanted to say things like that. Like provoke, instigate, say like you guys deserved all these things, which doesn't mean I mean it. Same thing, I want to do that in New Orleans if I got to visit a slave plantation, dress up like, you know, those are things, those are like trigger objects to get things pumping. So I never got to do those things, but I would like to. Japan was one of the places, it was like the top 5 places I wanted to investigate at one point.
Trying to get in? I'm not sure, but something is definitely trying to get out of this wardrobe. Shortly after, another object is thrown.
No, this is bullshit.
While the first one perhaps could have just fallen, in my opinion, this one was undeniably thrown across the room. Along with the wardrobe malfunction, the level of paranormal activity...
All this stuff is total bullshit.
A child is left alone for just a moment.
This is real.
But still long enough for her to have
I've
a
seen
possible
this.
conversation with a ghost, look across from her at the wrapped silverware in front of the glass, and watch...
Oh, I could do it on my phone maybe if I'm logged in.
Twins, go and dinner.
She's actually having a conversation.
The silverware moves all by itself shortly after she reminds an invisible person that this is not their dinner. She could be talking to an
Alright, where are you, butthole?
It doesn't explain how the object moved without being touched. The ghost appears to leave her alone after this brief interaction, and she happily resumes eating as if nothing happened. Exactly what it was planning to do to their food could be anyone's guess. Number 24. Paranormal explorers Moxley of Moxley's Crazy Adventures and Dan of Nighthawk Exploring team up to explore an abandoned house so haunted that only 2 well-versed paranormal investigators such as themselves could ever hope to stand a chance against it. Known only as the Invisible House, the haunted place in the area is host to ghastly figures and ghostly apparitions that will make your skin crawl as they reach out and brush by. While exploring the second floor, they pass by
Maybe. No. It just, she's just.
The way it faces into the room.
How old is she?
I think it was left there to protect against something inside.
Splinter said.
A paranormal presence that doesn't want them in there exploring the.
Actually, name's not Splinter. His name is.
Alan. Alan.
Yeah, I don't know, Alan.
Abandoned house at all.
I think she's just an imaginary kid.
Somewhere nearby, a door closes all by itself, and when you click on the video at 6 minutes and 4 seconds, there's a half-concealed outline of a pale ghost face in the window. Not knowing that they've already...
Oh, Lord.
They break out the K2 meter to get supernatural consent for the paranormal investigation to continue.
Are you okay with myself and Moxley being here? Can you take it to the yellow or orange? Would you be okay if myself and Moxley use the spirit box in here? No. Give it a go. Give it a go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
That's just a little low.
Just like the legends say, the ghost hunters here and feel a presence brush by them both. They turn around to find this heavy cabinet door, which was open when they first came in, is now closed. They open and close the cabinet to see how heavy it is, and conclude that it is too heavy to close on its own from a gentle breeze. And get this, every time they close the cabinet door, a ghost sword angrily flies overhead. It happens 3 times, and it's quite creepy.
That's interesting. That's not.
Number 23.
The face of the window's a little bit stretchy.
Everyone is human shared the following video to Reddit with a short read-up that says, "My sister-in-law's Ring camera captured this tonight. I have never been a believer, but I am struggling to dismiss this. Please weigh in on it. So let's have a look and see if we can help the uploader in figuring out what was filmed on the camera that night." So I need to focus your attention. So if we're looking at
Yeah, right. It could be some bum.
about dead center on the center beam, and then to
Like
the
looking
left,
in, like,
about half
what are you doing in there? It's my home.
on this beam here. And you just see that thing just move. All right, now it's between these two beams.
That's like
It's
somebody's
up
running.
down the sidewalk. Still on camera here. But it looks like whatever this is, it almost looks like the ghost of somebody else
Running away from
doing a
someone.
jog, as it starts on the left side of the sidewalk here and just continues down the sidewalk for the entire video.
Oh, that's somebody running,
It
yeah.
almost appears kind of translucent as well. You'd think if it was just a person, like an actual person out for a jog, it would be a lot more visible on camera. It would just look like just a regular person on camera. This almost looks not only translucent, but it's kind of floating in the air. I can definitely see why this uploader, who is usually a skeptic when it comes to this sort of thing, is having a hard time coming up with a logical explanation of what exactly happened on the security footage. It certainly looks to be some sort of ghostly figure out for an evening stroll, but one
Triple H is-
that's not the case. Some viewers suggest that it could actually
And
just be
Undertaker's
the
wife.
camera that's making an ordinary person look like a ghost. Is this actually a ghost walking around in clear view, or is
Yeah,
this
you just milking this, Dylan.
I'll let you decide.
Is it just a person walking by, or is it a reflection of somebody in the house running across the wall? I don't know.
Watch the parked car on the right to see what I mean.
I feel like I've been here. Where did he say they were?
I personally think it looks like someone could be stepping into his line of movement here. It happens quickly, so I'll play it again in slow motion. Let me know if you see it. But when he pulls up to where the lights were, he and his friends are surprised to find nothing's there.
Where did it go?
RI, public radio.
I didn't see anything.
Both of them swear
Like
they
a
saw the
wheelchair.
lights and thought someone was crossing the street. I
What?
guess his headlights could have been reflecting off of the parked car, but then again, the angle doesn't exactly seem to match up. Let me know if you see it and what you think it could have been.
I think you're
21.
retarded.
Grandma, is that you? Published to YouTube by Mordeka's Captured Moments in April of 2021. Mordeka writes, "One night years ago, the chair on my friend's porch was rocking on its own. The video shows an old wooden rocking chair standing outside a pair of wooden framed glass doors. The chair begins rocking in an unusual fashion, not like it's been disturbed by a breeze or knocked by something, but as though someone is sitting in it, rocking and halting according to whim. Apparently, this isn't the only scary incident that occurred in Mordeka's friend's house. She responds to a YouTuber that her house was so deeply scary that she never let anyone know how scared she really was.
The wind was blowing at the exact moment that this chair that's outside of the house started moving. I'm sorry, Dylan, but I think you're full of shit.
The most haunted places in the UK, and an aggressive entity called the Black Monk is
Oh,
said to be
this is Black Monk Manor, huh?
YouTube team KJ Hauntings spends the night here, and they find the
I want to go here too. This is another location that I wanted to go
At
to.
one point, they hear someone or something crying. The cry is heard after
I wanna go
an
here.
voice that also
This
sounds
is-
like a cry to me.
In the ER.
Is this what the Enfield?
Those are not the only creepy sounds.
There's knives. If you bring knives, they'll get thrown.
Bangs and bumps like this one.
I want to go here. This is actually, it's not a good thing right now that I'm watching this, because this makes me want to go back to paranormal investigating, to be quite honest. And it costs a lot of money to do this. So, I don't know.
Judging by the terrible cries and odd bangs, I think something nefarious is going on here, and if they don't get out of here soon, they will be next.
I want to go there. I want to investigate that. We'll see.
Late night CCTV footage.
'Cause I finally got, like-
shows a real ghost sighting at this YouTuber's place of work. Out of the shadows emerges a mysterious pale apparition. that seems to briefly look into the room as it walks back into the shadows. It wears a white dress with an extra small waist that was popular during the 1800s. The uploader later found out this place used to be an old Victorian orphanage, so the look of the ghost does coincide with the history of the haunted building. Whether or not you believe him will determine how eerie this footage is.
I don't know. It could be fake. It looks look too good.
The Sorrel Weed House is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in all of Savannah, Georgia. Two different women have met their end here. One of them, named Matilda, who is said to still roam the courtyard in her black dress. While taking a tour of the area, a YouTuber named Billy Smith captures this quick video of a woman fleeing the house wearing an all-black corset. What's weird is how she never actually opens the front door to her left. Instead, she appears out of nowhere to cross the space between two columns, and then does emerge from the other side. According to Billy, this figure was heading in the opposite direction of the parking lot. So if they were a staff member, they would have to double around to get to their car eventually. He waited until 1:30 in the morning and saw no one else from the house for the rest of the night, and certainly no other traces of her.
That was pretty cool. That one I believe.
17. The best place to see ghosts, cemeteries, of course, as these paranormal investigators
The
confirm.
Ghost of Caramel Lane, Maine.
Writing, two different husband and wife paranormal investigators accompany GOCM 1 week apart to investigate a known haunted cemetery. The 45-minute video includes creepy screaming heard in the darkness as the investigators examine tombstones, as well as random voices heard using an EVP, a child laughing. Some of the ghosts even ask for help to leave.
What the?
A reminder to bring your
I think I was subscribed to these people years ago.
That is, if you want to communicate with the afterlife that lies beneath those hollowed grounds.
So, Alan, did you find anything about Mr. Mockingbird crucifix burning all the time?
Loved ones one last time. Well, a friend of Redditor.
He lives in the UK, if you could find this out. It's a YouTuber, used to live in the UK. He would upload videos of paranormal activity happening in his house, of crucifix that would ignite on fire on their own. I don't know if it was real. I did reach out to him and was like, listen, also there's another guy who used to have videos of his old apartment where the stove would turn on and I saw an orb fly by and his guitar strings, somebody played them. Then you could see an orb go into his bathroom and turn on the water. I reached out to him too. I found the location of his place and I asked him. He never emailed me back. A lot of these people never get back to me. That's one of the things I would like to do instead of going to locations that I want to investigate, was also to go to people's, like the people that post internet videos, not debunking them. Well, yeah, debunking them or seeing if this really haunted, because a lot of people do these videos just for fun, you know? Which sucks. Did he really? Did he really? Did he really? He could say, bruh, hoo-hoo. He said the whole thing.
Y'all wish we could see our dearly departed loved ones one last time. Well, a friend of Redditor, BRUUHUHUHUBHUHUHU, was lucky enough to have one last visit from her recently passed away grandma.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Imagine an eye showed up, I'd scream. What, you can't see shit.
This video was captured in Romania. Denise's grandma had recently passed away and was buried. When Denisa heard this creepy voice, she immediately began filming. Watch for the woman's face at the end.
You can't see nothing. Why would you do this?
Denisa says the voice was her grandma's and this face looks like hers. I know from past research.
He also had furniture move in his living room, in his kitchen. The chairs would slide out like poltergeist.
Denisa, I wouldn't approach grandma. Number 15. Sandra of Two-Dimensional Paranormal goes exploring an Irish graveyard. Some people in the comments are saying she's caught a ghost on tape, so let's take a closer look. The first encounter happens at 9 minutes. and 25
Dylan is chilling. Hey, God bless him.
He was smoking. Yeah, because it's just going past the camera.
Yeah, it could have been your breath.
The paranormal mist returns about 5 minutes later at 14 minutes and 7 seconds.
And I looked at that and I was just about to go there and I turned round. And that's...
I don't believe that.
Honestly, I'm getting freaked. What's that?
It's not her breath because it comes from the darkness behind her. Not to mention, this only happens 2 times in the 38-minute video. Considering they're exploring a graveyard for spirits, I think this video could very well be real. Number 14.
Very well think that this is possibly real.
Video when they accidentally capture a morose visitor in the process.
Morose.
Something taller than the entertainment center looks out and ducks from view. In the split second, I see the top of its head, along with a pale brow and 2 solid black eyes. If not
What?
a ghost, what else could this be?
It's nothing. It's a fucking reflection.
This Redditor was a skeptic at first, but when he captured this video, he was transformed. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit, Notorious Meseros writes, I heard noises in the garage.
Is the audio synced or is it not synced? Alan.
Said it's a ghost, and I was an on the fence believer until this. The footage shows a garage full of stuff. Just as the Redditor is saying he's not sure if he believes in ghosts, something large and heavy falls from a shelf.
Good, thank you.
Some of the comments point out that the object rotates curiously first.
I'm not sure if I believe anymore, but okay.
Before falling, others think a rodent could have knocked it over.
That's
or
true,
some
too.
other critter, and still others think that this dude needs to clean his garage.
Who's that again? Wait, I'll go back.
Is that what the ghost?
I'm not sure if I believe it.
That's what the ghost is telling him. Clean your garage. Clean your garage.
Before falling,
He
others
says-
think a rodent could have knocked it over, or some other critter, and still others think that this dude needs to clean his garage. Is that what the ghost is rudely suggesting here? I guess that's
Rudely?
better than dealing
He was
with
being
the
nice.
poltergeist. Number 12. This ghost is a trickster. A Spanish YouTube channel shares the security footage that appears to show the ghost of Jim from The Office in rare form. Watch the chair.
Maybe you found something. Let's see. Alan.
It looks like something invisible pulled the chair right out from under the guy.
That's him. But this isn't his channel. He's not from the Midwest either, though.
Just pull a fast one? Or as some YouTubers suggest in the comments, did the man accidentally kick the chair out from under himself with his right heel?
Wait. Or did the guy just happen to do a prank on his buddy and making everyone think? Let's see if this is the guy. Let's see.
Ghost hunter decided to explore an abandoned graveyard in Minnesota.
No, this is not him. What is this
Old
shit?
Graveyard used to be a part of a thriving town, but now it's just a ghost town. People visiting the cemetery report seeing an alarming amount of paranormal activity, and many locals tell investigators to stay away. And this YouTuber soon finds out why. He begins his investigation at what appears to be a smashed grave.
What happened? Is it vandalized?
That looks like the guy, though. The guy I'm talking about looks like him.
Knowing that he is not alone, he continues his investigation to another tombstone.
Oh, whoa.
He decides to take pictures of the site in hopes of capturing some kind of ghostly figure.
Called the
If you
wind,
look
bro.
Closely at this image, you can see what appears to be 2 children.
No. That's two dolls. Those like two porcelain dolls. No. That's called doo doo. No. Sorry, I'd rather deal with Dylan is chillin'. His shit's more plausible. Yeah, it's in the UK or England.
The incident to know for sure. Number 11. Redditor ZealousIdeal_art8526 is wondering, what the? Watch behind the baby gate.
Oh, that was good. That was real.
Something semi-transparent and pale slowly appears. It morphs and changes shape, then it simply vanishes. Although it's quite obscure, it looks like a figure of some kind, but definitely not a human.
Looks like a face. Yeah, but then he puts this stupid shit there.
The video has been slowed down. While I agree that it could be the light from a passing car obscured through a window in the next room, the form it takes is surely creepy. Number 10. This submission comes from my new subreddit, where you can post whatever bizarre things you come across in your everyday life. It's reddit.com/r/chillsnarrator if you want to check it out. Lost Cosmonaut01 says that he has been dealing with paranormal stuff ever since he was a child. Apparently, spirits have always taken an interest in him. Anyway, he lives alone, and one night he managed to take a picture of this possible ghost sighting in his basement. What interests me is that this streak of light highly resembles whatever was shown in number 4. If anyone has an explanation besides the paranormal as to how this could have been caused, then please let me know, and be sure to keep your submissions coming. Number 9.
I just found something. Man chooses to live inside Britain's most haunted house where the poltergeist bite guests. I don't know if this is him. It looks like that's the... No. No, that looks like the house. Huh, interesting. Look at this. This was the room I am now using as my bedroom. He was in the attic in one of his videos, in the kitchen. Crucifix ignites in kitchen. Now there's no videos of this anymore. Like, this guy must have deleted his channel, right? Do I have this off? And I put crucifix is nice in kitchen. And I'm getting this stupid shit. Haunted home. Nah, I'm finding nothing. Oh well, this guy had a fantastic videos, and I always wanted to go investigate his home. And I think I messaged him. I looked at my YouTube. I don't see he has a channel anymore, so that sucks. Oh, this is Sally House. 15 most haunted houses on Earth. They show the Sally House. That's interesting. No.
Bernie DMJ1 is deleting security cam videos off his Ring app when he sees something really bizarre walk across his driveway. Or rather, it's what he doesn't see. The presence of a reflection, but the lack of a body to cause it. A shadow passes in front of the car and yet no one can be seen. He says this is a ghost or a shadow figure sighting for certain. but I'd like to offer a non-paranormal explanation.
This is it.
The shadow
No.
of someone across
This is the house. This is the house. This is the house. But this isn't the channel, but this is the house. Pretty sure this is the house. This is a video of that guy's. Chris Wells. Yeah, this is the house. You see? I think the cabinet opens, knives fall out too. Throat get thrown out. I mean, the thing I believe it sometimes is because there's a lot to happen. You know, like, but again, the same token, it's so crazy. It's so much activity. Yeah, see, that's a little bit, this is wild. If this was real, I don't get it.
I want to know answers, and I wish that there was more.
That's not him. Who's this fucker? That's not, be sure to subscribe. Bro, that's not your house. The ghost is looking for his damn car keys. I wonder who Ant-Man is fighting in there. Ghost be like, I gotta go sleep because of y'all. Now you've never gonna sleep because of me. Okay, where the hell are my tea bags? Oh, for whatever. This is not this guy's channel. It's this video though. That's the house. This is the house. This is the actual person's house. He doesn't even give credit to the actual person at all. What a fucking scumbag. Let me see. Sorry, Chris Wells. I want answers. You're full of shit. So I don't know how you could search that video to see if you could like somehow take a screenshot, Alan, of that house, right? Let me put it in the chat for you. So take a screenshot of this and then search for it on Google and tell me what MTV, no, I don't remember Fear. I was always into paranormal stuff as a kid too. When I was younger, I had an experience at my friend's house, and I went to this room and it's part of his house, which is an old Tudor home. And it had their own wings, and so I picked this room. It was terrible. Like you felt like somebody was watching you all the time, and literally, when I'm sleeping in the bed, I look over to the right and I see like a shadow figure of a man staring at me in the corner while I'm sleeping, and I don't move, I freeze. And then it's like if he sat down, he went like his shadow moved down, and like if he was sitting down on a chair facing right at me. And I was like, oh shit. So I covered myself, covered my head in the blanket, and then I told my friends the next day. I made a joke, but then I told them the truth about what really happened. And later, one of my other friends went to that house because it was a friend of ours' house, and he said he was in the shower. When he got out, he saw a face of somebody behind him, and he jumped back, and there was nobody there. And then years later, I went back to that house, and his little sister was in that room. They turned that room into her playroom, and I was like, what the hell? But yeah, this is the house, I'm pretty sure. And he would have, like, if he had a crucifix in the house, it would just get set on fire. But yeah, that's enough with this. Alan's probably not even looking anymore. I asked him to do something, and he's just like, what?
Number 8. A YouTuber named Ferris Wheeler is exploring an abandoned house.
There's
with
no
a friend.
links to that's not the guy. That's what I'm telling you. I posted the link so you could take a screenshot and search the house, find that whatever that
First
fucking.
thing they notice is that the house is covered in flies and that all of the main doors are locked.
Then they notice that there's shit all over the house, and he's just going. That must have been a ghost.
Looking around some more, they come across the remains of a poor cat who must have gotten trapped inside. It's a depressing scene.
Did the cat get trapped because he couldn't get out, or was it something evil like a ghost blocking him from getting anywhere?
And definitely not the exciting find that they were hoping for, so they decide to leave. On the way out, however,
Terrible
they
home.
intentionally record something watching them from the shadows.
That's pareidolia. That's something that's there.
Ferris Wheeler. This is the ghost of a child. If you look closely, you can see a short, motionless figure with its face covered by long hair. Then again, this looks like it could be some sort of debris or even a wastebasket. Let me know what you think it is. Number 7.
It is nothing.
means a ghost is in the building. Redditor Newski Got Distrap shares this video, which was captured at their work at 5 a.m. The Redditor says that the place is about 75 years old. People have passed away in it, and strange things have occurred to them inside. Feelings that they're being watched and unexplained pennies turning up everywhere. The bar was empty at the time. Watch the bottom right.
We're all fine. Wait till we get up.
Maybe his name's Mr. Nightmare.
There's a glass door you see opening. They also believe that this object you see flying out of there is an orb. Although I wouldn't put too much stock into orbs, as they're more often than not dust or insects. The door
That's what I think too.
does seem mysterious to me. Can you think of any logical explanation?
I don't even know what you're looking at.
Facebook user Greg Kopaz posted this video captured at his friend's house who lives alone.
Oh, that was
Then are
good.
firefighters, and they were at the station when his friend's phone alerted him to motion detected at his
Wow.
house. Let's see what the security camera
It's a-
captured.
The only one at home was his wife. When he got there, she was exhausted and said she doesn't know what happened. Like she was hit with a Mack truck or with something else.
This is a giant cock.
It's an incubus, a ghost that bangs. I don't know. That looked like somebody was trying to rob his home and just that motherfucker jetted. Ah!
Someone or something clearly crosses in the hallway. Let's see it again.
The big boy. See, he adds these stupid, whoever the person that uploaded it.
Greg notes that his friend has heard strange noises in his home and has had his lights turn off and on. He also discovered a false wall in the home and a hidden room full of antiques. He has since moved out. although
Yeah,
I
that's
think
somebody
he heard 100%
robbing you
that
shit,
this is
bro.
Paranormal. After seeing the security footage, I would definitely be worried about squatters having secret access.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
knows how many false walls this home hides.
That's a German, too. You can see how his legs are moving.
5. Most ghosts don't ask
That
for
ghost came from World War
let
II.
themselves in. Published in January of 2022, Amitabh Paranormal Tech YT writes that during her last live stream, her REM pod activated, so she decided to leave some equipment on during the night. She also
All right, so Alan said every time he searches that link, he just finds links to this. Every time he searches the picture of that house, he just finds links to the same video. So that means the guy who was the original channel owner, whoever he may be. Oh, wait a second. I was looking under my subscriptions on this channel. Let me see something. There we go. Let me go to this one. Oh, it's not going to show me who I'm subscribed to on that one. Damn it. Switch. I'll find you. Dylan is chilling. Here we go. Now let me go to M. C, D, E, F, G. This was M. Watch it not even be with an M. Wow, I don't know who that is. There it is. There it is. I found him. I found him. I found him. Okay, Mellow Bird. I knew it was with an M. Right here. This motherfucker. See, he's got, when's the last time? 3 years ago. And I would hit him up to investigate his home. I know I would have talked about it forever, but anyway, Asperger's. He makes his own planchettes. But like, look at this. Maybe it was all fake. I don't know. 'Cause isn't this the house? Should I? Oh, see, it is. Oh, it looks. Look, that's the house. Oh. Fake felted. You looked it up. It says fake. Yeah, I mean, if it's this if this active, this is the problem I have. If it's this active, why have you not been on television? Why have you not invited paranormal investigators to investigate your home? People used to say that there it goes. That's just an ensemble of other things that happen.
Hi guys, happy Halloween. We're gonna try this again. Didn't work out too well last time.
Maybe he was an aspiring filmmaker. Maybe people used to say that he built the set, which he's like, this is stupid. I didn't build a set. I don't know. What happened to him? It's been 3 years. And it went up. I don't know. I was always interested. I reached out to him and never responded. I obviously believe he lives in London or England somewhere. You sound like you're from London.
That's pretty much garden time. The power of Christ compels ye.
I don't know. I'd be shitting my pants. I would have moved out.
The power of Christ compels ye. That's terrible. Garden time.
I don't know. Can't bring bitches here to fuck with ghost story shit. Nah, you can still do it. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Okay, I think we're done. See you later.
I mean, the candles don't look like they're moving. So these are not real candles. These are fake candles. Oh, they are moving a little bit. But that's it. But they look like they're stuck. I don't know. What happened to you, Mellow Bird? 27 minutes? I'm not watching a video about some guy saying he's dirty 23. Okay, psychopath. Making a black light for an EMF. I don't know. Troubleshooting a vintage guitar amplifier. He's probably fake. Yeah, he tells the ghost that. Can you do me this favor here? Calm down with all this shit. I'm trying to bang this broad here. Do me a favor. She's rich. She might have money. A Jew broad. Prejudice against Italians. Can you believe it this day and age? I mean, this installation in this house is probably asbestos. Got a K2 meter right there. Right here. Oh, it's him. Sounds like it's morning, obviously. I mean, I hope he filmed something. He did something. If he was an aspiring director, he should have made one of the best paranormal movies of all time. Imagine he's dead.
I don't remember how to turn this on. I'm doing some EVP thing. I'll put it on a SoundCloud link in the description. Is that it?
I can't believe his last video was 3 years ago. It feels like such a short time period to stop. I was watching this guy like fucking 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
K2 meter. Oh, record. It wasn't recording. I clap so you can think it. Clap so you can sync it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that was right by my head, so. DVD drive. It's empty. I keep all the boxes. eBay. Yeah. Okay, so. For those of you who want to think it up. What's your name?
He did that like he knows. Yeah, it might be all fucking staged because he did this clap. Like if you had the Mark, take one. That's for the sound to be synced with the video.
For
Oh
the
well.
benefit of the recording, that was me whispering shit.
See something.
I don't think anyone cares about this EVP crap. Do stuff.
I don't know. As you can see, though, whoever's watching, I am a skeptic myself, so I don't just believe any single video. Although this guy, I was really interested in his shit. Mellow Bird 1 or Mellow Bird with a 1. Anyway, that's it for tonight, I guess. Maybe tomorrow I will... tomorrow I'll play a game, maybe. I'll play Resident Evil. tomorrow.
Crusaders is playing some games. Ghost Crusaders is playing a game.
Hello, exactly.
Ghost Crusaders is playing some games.
Good night. Yep. This was not the best stream ever, but you know.
This is a catastrophe.